Sudah tiba masanya negara kita mencapai peluang-peluang baru.
Yang Berhormat Awang Haji Umar Ali bin Isong said that it is now time for the country to obtain new opportunities, specifically in digital economy, that can be assimilated by youths that can promote productive work movement and daily life culture without putting aside religious life values guided by the Malay Islamic Monarchy MIB concept.
Mentepikan nilai-nilai hidup beragama berpandukan berkonsepkan Melayu Islam Beraja iaitu MIB.
Yang Berhormat Awang Haji Abdul Hamid alias Sabli bin Haji Arshad said that the country need to together take wise measures for the short and long terms by reducing spending directed towards the flow of money out of the country, enhancing financial activities, or stimulating domestic businesses whereby the flow of money remains in the country. Efforts should also be enhanced in attracting foreign direct investments, FDIs, in fields that have had the potential identified. It is hoped that business and job opportunities will be taken into account to be provided to locals.
Dia di bidang-bidang yang sudah dikenal pasti berpotensi. Adalah diharapkan peluang perniagaan dan pekerjaan akan diambil kira untuk memberikan kepada anak-anak tempatan.
Meanwhile, Yang Berhormat Architect Dayang Siti Rozai Merianti binti Datuk Seri Lela Jasa Awang Haji Abdul Rahman said that transparency between the government and community is important. This does not mean that it is limited to implementation of guideline acts, but also includes the dissemination of information of community programs, government initiatives, and planning existing and future developments carried out by the government. The Ministry of Finance and Economy's initiative in implementing the fiscal consolidation plan through a whole-of-government approach has been well received, and Yang Berhormat hoped for every ministry to achieve their respective balanced budgets as a matter that can help control national spending.
Adalah disambut baik dan kaulah berharap agar setiap kementerian akan dapat mencapai keseimbangan balance budget masing-masing kerana satu perkara yang dapat membantu dalam mengawal perbelanjaan negara.
Yang Berhormat Dayang Nik Hafimi binti Abdul Hadi, in her motion of vote of thanks, said the country needs to ensure society's preparation in understanding and implementing digital transformation. Under the topic, there are a number of definitions for digital transformation, but in general, we have been made to understand digital transformation as digital technology integration of all fields of operation, which basically changes our way of operating and delivering values.
Teknologi digital ke semua bidang operasi secara asasnya mengubahkan cara kita beroperasi dan menyampaikan nilai.
In her motion of vote of thanks, Yang Berhormat Dayang Khadunisa binti Awang Haji Ash'ari said Brunei is expected to become an aging society as more than 10% of the population is aged above 60. Thus, we need to make more preparations in ensuring the country's citizens and residents will be able to enjoy healthy aging and receive better health welfare services, including caregiving. But more importantly, is financially aware and independent to reduce future problems such as inability to settle fines and such.
Ialah financial awareness and independence bagi mengurangkan permasalahan di masa akan datang seperti hutang yang tidak dapat dibayar dan sebagainya.
Following the detection of the first COVID-19 case in the country, Yang Berhormat Awang Iswandi bin Ahmad hoped that the matter will not spread and is controlled. Thus, Yang Berhormat proposed a number of suggestions. These include ensuring any workers infected with COVID-19, either in the private or government sectors, to undergo quarantine leave without affecting their medical or annual leave, to give consideration in supporting people who may be at risk, such as those with existing medical conditions, the elderly and others, so that they will not face the stigma or discrimination either as employees or customers, giving appropriate guidelines on working at home or teleworking for sectors that can apply this measure, a contingency plan provision for any preparations to ensure less or no disruptions in service delivery at government or private sectors.
Baik sebagai pekerja atau pelanggan. Ketiga, memberi garis pandu yang sesuai untuk bekerja secara remote ataupun teleworking bagi sektor yang dapat diaplikasikan.